Good evening, folks, and here's some news from Bloomberg.com, the new home of Jason Schreier, previously of Kotaku. So Jason gets all the insider news before it hits, which is always cool. And this is about Halo Infinite. And we've lost yet another person from the Halo Infinite team. This time it is Chris Lee. Here's Chris Lee, back in the day in 343 Industries, and he was the producer, I believe, of Halo Infinite. And here he's saying, I've stepped back from Infinite and I'm looking at future opportunities. I believe in the team and I'm confident they will deliver a great game, and now is a good time for me to step away. Which is interesting. That could mean many things. That could mean the project is done, or other people are doing his job for him, or there's been some confusion. Maybe someone else is taking over his position. Now he's still working at Microsoft, which is strange. And it's hard to fathom what's going on with this project because he's still with the company. So I'm not sure how that works. Chris Lee remains a Microsoft employee. While he has stepped back from Halo Infinite right now, we appreciate all he has done for the project to date. So either some other project came up, he's like, I really want to work on that, or my work here is done, I'm going over there. But there's no inclination as to what happened and why this is occurring. Now, in case you didn't know, other people have left the Infinite project. This is back in October 13th, 2019. Halo Infinite lead producer, that is, what's her name? Mary Olson. And 3 or 2 months prior to that, it was Tim Longo, the creative director. So, and of course it was called Halo 5 Guardians. Now it's called Halo Infinite. Probably not a good sign. You're constantly changing your title and subtitle and rearranging the whole naming scheme of the thing you're working on. So, not a good sign. But this is all positive, as it should be, as all marketing or any sort of managerial messages sent by a company when they do get rid of someone or they do change ranks. It's like, oh yeah, no, Chris Lee's still here. He's just working on other stuff. It's like, all right, so good positive or neutral message, as it were. Not a good message in general for Halo, because that doesn't make too much sense. Why would the guy leave the project? Is he just getting bored? Did he find a better project on Microsoft? Is he changing his job? Does he want to do something else? We don't know. So it's a strange thing to hear about. Especially since we have all this new hardware coming out in November, the PS5, the Xbox Series X, and the Series S. And if you don't know about November as well, AMD is releasing its chipset, its GPUs and CPUs, I think, mostly in November. Its strongest GPU is coming out in December. Now, this is bad for Microsoft because at the launch of the hardware of the new Xbox Series, we were hoping to get their flagship title, the Halo Infinite game, or the exclusive title just for Xbox. But the initial release date is now being slated for December 2020. So will it make it in time for the holiday season? Probably not. But we never know. There's no exact date. And with people leaving, like the producer, it's like, or director, probably not a good sign. Probably not the best thing. But again, nothing is said it's not going to come out this year. Just that they lost one of their leads. One of their leads have been there since the beginning. So I'll let you be the judge what that might mean for the future. But not a good sign. And I'm still waiting on the benchmarks test for AMD GPUs and NVIDIA GPUs to see which ones are going to reign supreme for my wallet, which is kind of ironic coming from Bloomberg. If you don't know Bloomberg.com, it's pretty much the premier business site online, as well as its own on TV, BNN. So always nice and funny to get reports from the business side of things about video games. Anyway, thanks for listening, folks. Have yourself a great day.